I think people don't pay attention to what really happens. Parker drives the Bordeaux market, period. His '08 scores are very high, much higher than anybody else's in the world. By not having a good enough gap between the '08 and '09 prices, ratings, I feel that the '09s will be more expensive than the '08s, because that's what the Bordelais are going to do, rightfully so. And by the way, if they sold every bottle to China, Sri Lanka, Russia, Germany, UK, I'd open grudge. Hey, listen, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm thrilled. I just think that in the US, when they have the option to buy, if they're going to buy a future, and they see that '08 Latour has a 98 and '09 Latour has a 99 plus, and the price difference is staggering, they're going to buy the '08. I think the '09 can help the '08.
But you don't think the Americans are going to take on board that this is going to be a great vintage, and they're going to come back?
I think they will, but there's a lot of Americans sitting with a lot of '05. There was a lot of '05 bought. And don't forget, there was an enormous amount of '03 bought in America because it was an American vintage. And there was a boatload of 2000 bought.
And they're now having to drink up all their '03s.
That's correct. And the new, futures rely on the new buyer. Futures rely on the new buyer. Futures rely on the next generation coming along, and they've never been a part of '82 or '90 or '95 or '96 or 2000. And so they're hungry to get theirs, and they'll make a big play. I've seen it every big vintage in the US since '95. I've seen the new player be the factor, because the old player or the traditional player or the one that already has Bordeaux says, well, I bought the '85 at this. Why am I buying, And so they'll cherry pick. They'll buy one or two things, but they don't buy 40 cases or 20 cases. The problem is the new buyer, the one that would have been there under normal circumstances, is not there because they're not a 25-year-old. There's no 25-year-olds making $250,000 on Wall Street working 9 to 5.